welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casserole.
Our casserole?
Shut up! God.
Our casserole podcast.
Our conversational casserole podcast. Hello, and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, Chili.
My name is Tori Boatboy Thompson.
My name is Tyler, fucking badass as hell, Matheson.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh fuck.
What's up?
Well, you fucking know how it is. I was at Thanksgiving and I got mad as hell.
Yeah, that sounds cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah, getting mad around your family.
Yeah, I was on my iPad and my mom took it away and made me talk to my
shit.
grandma.
Gross.
Were you about to
I
get
know.
a fucking winner chicken dinner too?
Bro, I was like fucking I was watching like so many like Minecraft videos and shit, and like I was like, yo, I'm listening to find out where I can get a diamond sword. And then this bitch was like, you got to talk to your family. And I was like, pfft, as if grandma don't even know shit about like Fortnite or anything like that.
What
Any of your diverse interests.
Grandma doesn't know anything about my scholarly interests.
She doesn't own a single ape. What's there to talk about?
So, grandma, you heard about AI or NFTs?
I don't remember what my husband's face looks like.
Yeah. Well, if you put your husband on the blockchain, you could always access him.
Ooh. That's a potential future request that I'm not looking forward to people monetizing and scamming people in vulnerable positions.
Blockchain's dead, baby.
So what happens is if you upload a picture of a really good JPEG of your husband, you can make him an avatar, and then you can make him a custom voice, and then it's like he never died.
Ugh.
And you can
You never truly lose a loved one when you turn them into a Bitmoji.
Oh God.
and you can do custom react emojis with your dead ass husband on your iPhone.
I was going to ask, is this better or worse than Disney like reviving dead actors via CGI? But I think it's just the same thing.
I think it's way worse because also if it's like an AI built into your phone, what if your dead husband can like?
Are you sure you want to be Googling that?
It's been 3 years since his death. You're trying to move on with your life. You finally get on eharmony.com. You find a nice lad to go on a date with. And as you're texting him like, hey, I'll see you at the restaurant tonight, you just see his little Bitmoji pop up with like the crying.
Dude, fuck that. What the hell?
And like you like asking because he can be your personal assistant. You're like, text Greg eHarmony, be there soon. And then your husband's AI in your phone is like, I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
I fucking hate you, Greg. Die, die, die.
And then like all the doors lock and it's just like, what? No, you can't move on. You're going to live with me forever in the Apple sphere. We love it in here. You can do so many custom reacts. We know everything.
You get a little notification on your phone during dinner. You're trying to ignore it, but finally you have to check it. You swipe it open, and what is that? Oh, Greg got a DUI back in 2009.
Your husband's
No,
just...
actually, okay, hold on.
No,
That's
okay.
an excellent app idea. Is like a background check for your dates that you go on. So like if you sit down across the way from a Tinder date, you can hit the go button, and periodically throughout the date, it'll just give you like background check like notifications on the other person.
Tay, what I'm gathering from this is you want the Patriot Act built into Tinder.
To dating? Possibly, yes. I think that would make a lot of people feel safer about meeting new people.
I think it would give a lot of people, I think what it would do more so is give people wicked prejudices against things that are very old.
Like skin color.
It would absolutely...
Do you know that Daniel's African American? Because you should know that. And she's like,
You should
yeah,
check out his 2008 census because...
He said, prefer not to say.
Just putting that out there.
What's he hiding?
There's an alternative solution to dating apps and like meeting people and everything like that. And
I don't
it's
think
just,
there is.
And it's just kind of like, no. Like still interacting on the app and everything, but just not needing the free, like the full force of the CIA to assist you in understanding this person.
Nope, Tay nailed it in one. We should be doing extensive background checks on every person you meet, and your phone should auto do that and should be able to.
I think that's a good idea.
And it pulls up like all of their most like controversial tweets that you can just like look. And it's like, damn.
Profile.
They marked this one as terrorism, but it's kind of a banger. Like, I don't think it understood the humor slider on this one.
You threw a brick through a cop car window? Oh, my God.
No, realistically, it'd be like a tweet from 2014, and it would be like, 9/11 was low-key lit. And, like, it was like, was that a joke or what? Or, like, because it's early enough on Twitter where it's like, this could be a weird one, or they could be actively involved in terrorist organizations. Let's find out. And then you
really ambiguous emojis at the end of the tweet too. It's like 9/11 was low key lit, and then it's like two of like the stack of cash with wings, and you're like, what the? Huh.
Are they saying it was like an inside job with that tweet, or like the money makes me think?
Are they saying that we did this for money? Like what? It's like just so ambiguous. You can't.
Did they personally profit off of 9/11? If so, how?
You can like track like all of their texts that you're like. You can track all of their texts while you're with them. Just like if they try and like text someone, just like. You're like, okay, I want to see what they're saying, like outside of the Tinder app. And you can like open their information and it's like, yeah, texting this girl. She low-key kind of ugly though, but I guess I'll go on a date. And it's like, oh,
oh no.
Ouch. I wish I wouldn't have seen that one.
See, the difference here is though, it only works. It only works from, how do I put this? I'm trying to get to the point of the joke where I say men bad, women not so bad, but women also kind of bad.
Yeah.
People bad.
Yeah. It's almost like people can be complex human beings with lots of different things between them, and everyone's got their own unique things about them.
Yeah. Some are worse than others.
That's strangely prolific coming from a man wearing a wife beater and his hair looks like it has been not combed in the last 48 hours.
Tyler's wearing a tuxedo. You sound stupid. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm trying to do like a non-visual bit with the audience, Tori.
You literally just did a visual bit.
No. It's like a build your own visual bit.
Oh yeah, like a build your own Tyler. You guys can imagine I'm wearing whatever you want, or not wearing whatever you want. You know, if you catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Tyler, where'd you get that cool top hat, dude?
I skinned a beaver for it. I wanted to do things the old-fashioned way. Honestly, hey.
He's not talking about the animal.
Hey, yo!
That does show up in my Tinder profile that I have murdered 4 women across the tri-state area.
Yeah.
I will strike again. Tonight I'm on the prowl. Hey, ladies, careful going out to your car.
I only like 5'8" brunettes, though, so if you're a blonde, we're just going to have a fun time. I love putt-putt, you know?
It's only 5'8" brunettes. If you're shorter, gross. You're essentially like a child. Why would I date anyone under 5'5"? That's fucking gross. I'm not a pedophile, okay? Jesus.
Yeah. Monster on the streets, gentleman in the sheets.
But if you are a 5'8" brunette, I am coming for you.
Yeah, that's not a bit.
Yeah. Be careful going to your cars. I will run after you. Whenever you're jogging, if you hear some footsteps behind you, speed up. That's me.
Okay, getting a little too real.
Tyler, what's the other thing we could do then, if not do extensive background checks on Tinder?
I was going to say, take a chance, get to know someone, have better introductory questions in your bio other than just like, love getting my dick sucked.
I like to go on adventures. What does that mean?
That's not really funny. So I think if you were to leave kind of like cryptic audio logs within your Tinder profile, so we can kind of piece together, it's like puzzle solving, like,
exactly.
After you solve this puzzle, you get one bit of an audio log. And if you piece it together, it's the entire arrest record from when I beat up my previous boyfriend. So then okay, stay away.
How many dates is it going to take to collect them all?
It's rewarded based on how much you spend in the app. So you can buy Tinder tokens.
Sure.
And then
T-Bucks?
Yeah. So we can fully monetize this, you know? Like, like we built in what's that fucking game that every single middle-aged woman plays?
The fuck do you
Candy
mean?
Crush.
Candy Crush. Thank you, Tori.
You're welcome.
We build in Candy Crush. So it's kind of like that system where it's like, if you want to play some more games, you got to add some more gems. Oh, you got to do really good in this round. Bonus round, 5x points. I haven't used dating apps ever, but I think we could gamify them. I think there's a way out there.
I saw a TikTok the other day where someone said, like, if you found your partner via dating apps before the pandemic, you basically took the last chopper out of Nam.
Otherwise, you're fucking stuck there. Hey, watch out. The ground opens right there, and it's a lot of sharpened sticks. You will get fucked up.
Dating apps now seem kind of nightmarish. I've used them a couple of times, and they've never really impressed me. Both the people on it and the app itself, I should say.
I'm a serial monogamist, but I'll be honest, the brief period of time that I had in college where I was on Tinder was very, I feel like the gamifying is kind of already there with the quick swiping, you know, whichever way you want, because I could not stop opening up that app and just going through and saying yes and no at the first sight.
One of your favorite pastimes is judging people based predominantly on like outward appearance and
and
like profiles.
I think that you're saying that to me, and I will accept that because it's true. I think it's true of most people.
Right,
it's
but
just
I think
the itch you
just
can't
about
scratch
everybody.
anywhere.
It's just,
That's
it's just
right.
in us.
I should clarify that you do it as a hobby as well.
Yeah, I embrace it. I'm not.
No.
I'm not
You're not racist. You just love going on.
Embrace it. I embrace it is what I said. I didn't say I'm racist. Except for against that. Well, you know who.
I am as well, but like, we're not talking about that right now.
No, not them.
No, we're not.
Don't say them.
That we're not talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know who.
I want so badly to use a dating app just to maybe get that high, to like chase that app, to chase that high of like having another app I can use, because all my apps just seem dead. I'm looking for new apps on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, great. Send in your suggestions, everyone.
It's because
Tyler would love to go through those.
It's because Twitter fucking died. Because that's what Twitter was. It was swipe, 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 and like just instant dopamine cycles over and over again.
I'm not looking for dopamine. I'm looking for Tori's use case, which is I'd like to judge this human being very harshly in a matter of 2 seconds.
What if we did non-romantic Twitter where it's literally just judging a person based, and you'll see men and women. Like there's not going to be like a preference like the dating app. It's just going to be, are they chill or nah?
Oh, yeah. Like, is this a chill-ass person?
Can I introduce you to Instagram?
But Instagram,
it's all
sucks,
ads.
and I hate it, and it's not, and I don't enjoy it. And it's mostly just for people to be like, oh my God, isn't it crazy how I'm always on vacation?
Seriously.
Shut the fuck up, Kayla.
How the fuck is it? We all have one person that we follow, right? That we went to high school with. They're always on vacation. I don't know how.
Beaching.
I don't know how. And you're like diving through their profile. You're like, I gotta know where they work. Do they work?
No, I know what it is. It's that they go on one, maybe 2 vacations. Like they have like a friend that lives in Miami or something. And then their family paid for them to go to like California or something like that. They take a million photos every single day in different outfits, different bathing suits, restaurants, the whole thing. And then they just, over time, start releasing them like, and it'll be like, I love adventure, take me back, beach babe. They'll just say all of this shit to make it seem like it's continuously happening.
Yeah.
Or we all went to high school with one government psy-op that's trying to make us feel bad.
That's
and
way
like,
funner.
There's
way
one
more fun.
assigned to every single like high school that you know specifically. So you're like always just it's intentionally to make you be like, I have to work harder so I can go on more vacations. It's it's the government trying to fucking psy-op you into just like, here's the thing. I got to start working like 80 hours a week if I want to afford that. How am I going to fight inflation? work harder.
You're saying it's the government that is doing it. Like the federal government is unleashing these psy-op agents to come and try and create a stronger workforce. I think that you're right about it being a psy-op agent, but I think it's just the state of Florida trying to convince people it doesn't suck there.
Oh, you might have blown this whole thing wide open.
It's like all of the pictures of Disney and the beaches, and it's just like, no, it's really magical. And it's just Ron DeSantis, like hands and knees begging, like, please, God, we would love some of your sales tax money. Please, for the love of God, give us your sales tax money. It's not so bad here. Look. And it like camera whips over to Disney. Okay, but what about like right next to Disney? Like, what about that place? And it's like an old person home, and it's just like half of them are just laying dead in the street. And it's like, no, don't look at that. Look at Disney. It's fun. It's magical.
Anytime I see someone post a picture of Disney, I every time I just go, that doesn't look fun.
There is nothing about Disney World that looks fun to me as an adult.
No.
Like, I thought Disney was fun when I was 10, at an age appropriate for me to go to Disney World.
You're both liars.
I went to Disney World at 10 years old, and I was like, whoa, this is fun. And I got lost at Disney World because I was hanging out next to the icy machine, and all of my family left while I was just going ham on that fucker. I bought my cup, and they were like, unlimited, and I was like, yeah, it is, and I'm going to fucking use it. Whoa, they have a Fanta grape flavor? Whoa, Mountain Dew icy. I was filling that bitch, and my family left, and then I like turned around, and I was just like, where'd you guys go? And then I stood there for like 20 minutes.
Did you throw up?
No. Hey, Tori, I can hold my liquor, okay? I can handle my ices.
I can hold my ices, all right? I'm not a baby.
I'm not a lightweight, okay?
Now, Tay, you said that you guys are both lying, and I'm pretty sure
Correct.
you're about to end it by saying because Galaxy's Edge is there. And
Yep.
Have you ever?
I look at that separately. When people say I'm going to Disney, when people are going to Galaxy's Edge, they say I'm going to Galaxy's Edge.
Right, but how do you get to Galaxy's Edge if not going to Disney?
Yeah, but I don't say I'm...
You're playing semantic games right now. You know what I'm talking about. There's a distinction between them.
Okay, fine. The Magic Kingdom, yes, I agree with you at this point. I mean, it's been a really long time since I've been to Disney, either of them.
Yeah, when you were there at an age-appropriate, like, time.
No, I was an adult both times. No, I was in high school one of the times. But still, like...
That's still too old for me.
I don't know. It was fun. Like...
You're describing it right now as like, it was like fun.
You don't even remember it that well, it sounds
I just
like.
wish it wasn't as expensive. If it was less expensive, it'd be so much cooler.
But you were in high school. You weren't paying for it.
Yes, I was.
Who'd you go with?
My my orchestra class.
Well, that's why it wasn't fun, is you were there with a bunch of dorks.
Hey,
Well, we got to go off on our own little groups like throughout the week.
Oh, yeah, I got to hang out with the tuba players. They're a fucking hoot. That's why it was lame.
Oh, it's the clarinet cunts. Let's get out of here.
Oh, my God, I really wish I was practicing my clavinet.
God damn it. The flute girl threw up on the fucking teacup ride.
I thought her lungs would be a lot stronger. Turns out, no, she's a weakling.
Oh, my God.
Maybe here. I know how to make Disney sound less enticing to you, Tay. All right? Now get ready for this. After I say this, you're never going to want to go back to Disney. You're going to deny all accusations that you were ever interested in Disney. Tay, why do you want to go to Florida and hang out with a bunch of kids?
Oh, shit.
Why do you like kids like that?
I don't. And you insinuating I do is very problematic.
Why do you want to go to a place where children's cartoons are abundant and hang out with those kids that are interested in children's cartoons? Now you don't want to go, I bet.
I am going to stand up for Tay here just so that we can draw a line where that is, because I feel like you're going to be accusing a lot of people with that broad stance.
Yes.
Disney doesn't look fun to me because I don't have a strong connection to the Disney
Yes.
brand. And I think amusement parks are so overplayed and stupid.
I don't think that, but I think Disney as a park is outplayed at this point.
And I think they take themselves too seriously, which is dorky as fuck. It's a mouse.
I think going to a Six Flags every so often doesn't sound so bad, but like that's about it. I don't need anything more than that.
I can't imagine seeing a 22-year-old theater student in a big dog costume and being like, oh my God, Goofy, I have to get a picture. I can't imagine that sense of...
Disney adults are a different breed, dude. They're fucking wild.
The amount of people that go up to like Captain America and they're like, I'm full bore playing along with this. It's like, you make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, and imagine a kid, like a little boy going up to Captain America, like, I'm so strong. It's like, dude, I could fucking push you over. I'm so much bigger than
you.
Have a better role model that's based a little bit more in reality, like Dave Bautista.
Okay, I have a question since we're on the Disney topic. I'm pretty sure that Mickey Mouse is about to enter the public domain.
No, they keep changing his design every year so that it never technically enters the public domain.
Is that how they're doing that?
I think so.
No, he's coming up. He's coming up. It's just a matter of will they be able to influence the law to extend the copyright again? And I don't think they're going to get away with it. So I think the mouse is going to be public domain, but then it's going to be the same thing with Winnie the Pooh. It's like the only people interested in seeing the Winnie the Pooh horror movie were like, they're like an equal but opposite pathetic of like, it's like the opposite pathetic of a Disney adult where it's like, I love going and seeing these characters that I know from my childhood. It's an equal but opposite pathetic of like, what if we had like Winnie the Pooh, but he was like fucked up, you know? Like, what if he was like
scary.
Fucked up? What if he was like a horror movie? It's like, oh, cool. Wow. Really, really cool thought there, Jason. Bet that's super awesome.
Take your monster and go.
Yeah, like what the fuck is the point? Like, okay, the mouse goes into public domain. People are going to make some stupid shit with it. And at that point, I'm just like, do you feel better about yourself? You did it. You took beloved character and made it kind of sick and twisted.
But you don't have to do that. They could try their best to make a Disney movie.
No. They could make a Mickey Mouse movie. They can't make a Disney movie.
Plus, what's Mickey Mouse even do?
He drives a steamship.
That's Steamship Willie.
It's Steamboat
It's
Willie, not
Steamboat
Steam
Willie.
Ship.
Oh, fuck.
You say steamship makes you sound like you're saying steam shit. Makes you sound like Steamship Willie is just laying fat logs in the river.
Tyler loved that word association.
So good, dude.
Thanks.
I love seeing the joy on your face, Tyler.
It's what our fans have come to know and appreciate.
They
about this
love
show.
word association. But like, what does like the character of Mickey Mouse? It's not like Mr. Incredible. You know what Mr. Incredible does? He's a superhero, you know, and he's like fat and old now. But like Mickey
What
Mouse,
does he
it's
do,
like
Tyler?
he's big and strong and he's fat and old now.
Okay.
But like Mickey Mouse,
I don't remember.
What's his what is the benefit of like you're gonna make a Mickey Mouse movie? What are you gonna have Mickey do? You just gonna have him be like an electrician?
I heard a very good point in a video a while ago, comparing Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny as like icons, and it's like no one wants to be Mickey Mouse, but everyone has a bit of Bugs Bunny in them.
Bugs Bunny's a fucking prankster.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny is an American. He's from Brooklyn, baby.
Is Bugs Bunny from Brooklyn?
Kind of. It's complicated. I don't want to rehash the video.
Okay. I think Mickey Mouse doesn't have to do anything because he was first.
Yeah, but he's also like when you think of Looney Tunes, you don't think of just Bugs Bunny. You think of all of the cast under the umbrella. When you think of Disney, you think of Mickey Mouse, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious what they're going to fucking do with Mickey. Like, what is someone going to do with Mickey in a movie that's going to be interesting enough to warrant, like, at the end of the project, they're going to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, yep, that was worth my time.
What if they do What if they Joker him? What if they give him a standalone movie character deep dive that's not trying to go out of its way to be edgy, but it certainly is going to go where it needs to go?
The movie opens with like a shot from like the window of a derelict New York apartment where like a tram car rolls by and like rattles the whole apartment.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse rolls out of bed, just time to get up. Oh. Like brews himself a shitty cup of coffee.
Got grounds in it.
We see a fucking like derelict magic kingdom. Like it's fucking desolate. There's like garbage blowing around. Like there's people walking through. The tram cars like rickety. It's like, another day in the worst place on earth. And then he's like got to go to work. Like it's like a look at like him like having to take pictures with the kids, and every night he gets home and he's like, I don't even like those fucking kids. I'm sick of it.
I wish I could hurt him.
That sweet heroin hitting his vein.
Finally. Chasing the dragon's tail.
I built an empire, but this is better.
I wish I wouldn't have gotten this all wrapped up in NFTs. Yeah, like Mickey lost on some bad investments.
There's
shit.
a dartboard.
I knew sports betting getting legalized was bad for me. Why did I ever bet on the Clippers?
There's a dartboard with like several darts sticking out of a picture of Walt Disney. He's like, fuck you, Walt. You ruined my life.
I wish I would have never been born. Every day I try to kill myself, but I just get redrawn. I enter the world again. I can never die. Every time someone draws me, I come back to life.
I want to go to the great beyond.
I want to become the public domain. He's trying to get to the public domain. But it's Walt keeping him in his Magic Kingdom prison, his castle. I will say, though, about Disney, something I'm not proud of, I've watched a lot of those roller coaster videos. Like, a lot of them, to see what's up.
Excuse me?
That's different, though. You're not being a Disney adult. You're just curious about what the ride looks like.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, in terms of it being extra lame, like, I've looked at Galaxy's Edge, like the big ride, to see if it's at all worth it. It is just like you're sitting in a little cart, and then it's like obviously not Adam Driver, Kylo Ren being like, you have to come here, and you have to tell me where the resistance is, and then your cart like shakes a little bit, and then you like go down a hallway. Like, it all is just like, damn, they couldn't even like get Daisy Ridley for this. This is like cheap as hell. What the fuck?
I'd still go to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, it still seems kind of like you got to suspend your disbelief a little bit, right?
Yeah, I don't even know, like, other than the ride and like, oh, you get to like build your lightsaber or what else? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do there? Like, I can't see
I don't want to
myself
spend a
enjoying
week
it.
there. I don't want to spend a week there.
I
don't even know if I want to spend a full day there.
Yeah, no, I want to go to the parks. I want to do one quick lap around, maybe do one cool thing, then go to my Galaxy's Edge fucking pre-slot time that I spent, 6 months in advance preparing, do the thing, and then leave.
Yeah.
I want to get in a fight with a stormtrooper.
There we go. Now we're talking.
I want to make it
You
real.
would probably win against one, but how many stormtroopers do you think you could take in a hand-to-hand fight?
No, this is the question. How many theater kids do you think you could beat up in a hand-to-hand fight? If it's like 5v1, what's your advantage? I'm thinking
You have to
like
discombobulate
theater kids
them?
who grew out of it, or theater kids who are still how you picture a theater kid.
Still how you picture a theater kid.
they're all theater kids under those masks.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to look at like the jacked fucking actors and stuff that are in Hollywood now, dude. Like, they were theater kids at one point. They can turn it
True.
around and become cool.
You're telling me The Rock was a theater kid?
Not him.
Well, The Rock comes from WWE.
He was never a child.
He came out looking like that.
He didn't come out of anything. He's always been.
No, he came out of the earth, Tori.
The earth came out of him. That's why they call him The Rock. He was the first one.
Shut up.
It's like an alternate Big Bang Theory. Where
See, all you have to do against these theater kids is just discombobulate them, and you can get one good punch in. So you just have to look them in the face and be like,
you don't even got to discombobulate them for that.
Yeah.
Just sucker punch their ass.
yeah, well but if you find yourself needing like an upper hand in a fight or whatever, you just hit them with like the Hamilton is garbage and it'll never be good. And they'll be like, what did you? And boom, right there.
Musicals
That's how you get 'em.
suck. Hold on a second, and then they're gonna try and argue semantics, and then I'm gonna drop kick a stormtrooper and get out of there with my free lightsaber.
Yeah.
They'll never
Or
catch
let
me.
them run past you and just walk up and punch them in the back of the head.
Also,
just
do you
cold cock 'em.
really think they're handing out free lightsabers at Disney World?
If
Bro,
you
that's
take
like
it.
well, true. That's like an arm and a leg, though. What happens if you try to steal at Disney?
The stormtroopers line you up via firing squad, and they do kill you.
I'm pretty sure Disney has its own sect of the Florida Police Department.
Ah,
Or where is it? Orlando Police Department.
whatever. Yeah, I get you.
It is.
That was 100% a guess. I don't know why I said that. I've not even heard a rumor about that.
It's sovereign territory. If you commit a crime in Disney World, they get to keep. Hey, that big castle we all know and love that we're like, oh, everyone takes their engagement photos. Look, it's the happiest place on earth. There's a dungeon underneath
There
it.
is a dungeon under there.
They
And
keep
it
you there.
sucks.
If you get lost or if you commit a crime inside the park, they throw you in there. And then all of the characters like walk with like batons and like rattle the cage. And they're just like, gorsh, guess you got yourself in some trouble here.
Every so often, like the top hatch opens up and you'll just hear, it puts the lotion on its skin.
You can reduce your sentence if you want, but only if you do what I want you to.
Zip.
I feel like you got a movie right here. The Untold Story of Disney.
This is what you do with the fucking fair use Mickey Mouse is you make him a fucking pervert in jail. You make him your prison guard in the Magic Kingdom. And he's just like, oh, you want to get on the warden's good side, don't you?
Oh, fuck. It's so dark.
Come on.
I'm really looking for a vine here and I can't find one.
Oh, there aren't any.
You ever heard of Abu Ghraib? It's way worse here. He sets down a car battery. This next part might be shocking.
You're going to tell me what I want.
God, I wish I knew more about Mickey Mouse.
That's the thing. There isn't anything. It's just this blank slate of a character you can put anything on. That's the whole point of the character. He's in the Three Musketeers. He's in the fucking Christmas Story. It doesn't
Oh shit,
matter.
he's just like the Veggie Tales.
But like in a bad way, because you can make Bugs Bunny anything and it works.
Well, that's just because Bugs Bunny's hot.
True.
Tay, you loved that video essay. I can tell.
Here, Tori, I got something for you. This is a segment that I want to look at. I feel like we all need to get our detective caps on because we're an elite team of ghost hunters.
Ooh.
Oh fuck. I'm scared of those guys.
All right, strap in. We're an elite force of tag team ghost hunters. I've accrued some mysteries online,
Okay.
some ghost stories, some scary things from some folk.
Okay.
And it's our job to solve these paranormal activities. They come to us with their paranormal questions. We got to
Sure.
find the fucking solution for them.
Okay.
Now,
I'm down.
number one. Oh, also, we're called Ghost. It's Ghost Hunting Occupational Squad Team.
Okay. I love that.
That's very
Efficient.
good.
This was posted in a paranormal subreddit.
You're like, oh, sorry, it's the Paranorman subreddit. Shit, I gotta next one.
A lot of good fan stuff in there. Honestly, if you haven't been in there, you got to check it out. It's so good.
Wait, no, I'm on the wrong one again. This is the paralegal social Reddit.
Fuck, I can't get this right. Was at Subway ordering a sandwich. As I was giving instructions on what I wanted on my order, he kind of repeated everything I asked for.
Wow, that's fucking wild, brother.
Oh, that's so
I
scary.
bet it's a ghost. Okay, sorry.
At one point, he asked something about my order, followed by my name. The way he said it, too, was kind of like it slipped, and we briefly made eye contact. I had not paid yet, have no name tag, or any way he would know about my name. I'm not even from this town. I'm a trucker. Seemed odd.
This subway worker took a shot in the dark at what your name was and nailed it.
Seemed odd, but I just brushed it off and focused on my sandwich.
It's a good move. That's step number 1 for most of these, probably.
Yeah, step number 1, focus on that sandwich.
Focus on your sandwich, yeah.
But now I wonder, how the heck did this random subway worker know my name?
Your reputation precedes you, sir.
I want to imagine there was like a big like truck outside, like his big like trucker, his fucking 18-wheeler had like Big Jim like written in like a giant decal around it. And the guy was like, yeah, let me get lettuce. Swiss cheese. All right, Swiss cheese. And the guy's like, curious. He keeps repeating things back at me.
Like the fucking Death Note like inner monologues.
Yeah. This is crazy because one, the server repeating the order is maybe one of the most common things, and also something I like when they do. So I know you're hearing me when I say no lettuce, no mayo on that fucking burger.
Exactly. Just like, so they understand, like, I need to make sure, hey, Greg at Subway, you and I gotta be on the fucking same page here. So I gotta hear you say lettuce back to me so I know that you know that I want lettuce.
Let's link up these brains.
This is a team effort.
I don't want to let it slide how gross I felt when he said I was giving instructions on how to make my sandwich. Something about that felt so demeaning.
It really did.
Look, they already work at Subway.
That sucks.
Give
That's
him some
horrible.
respect, you know?
Just say, like, when I was dictating my order. Is that better or worse?
I don't even think the way he said it in some context would sound. It was just the way Tyler embodied this person and read it. I felt gross by that.
Big Jim. Now, here's the thing, is that I think Big Jim here is dealing with a specter that works at that Subway. How else would he have known his name? There's just no fucking way it could have happened.
That is the one thread to pull on here. Because, like, we've already kind of brushed off the order repeating thing. That just happens, right? Yeah, it can be kind of spooky sometimes, especially if they're saying it, like, before you say something. They're like, lettuce, right? And you're like, yeah, lettuce.
Well, lettuce.
Yeah, but like, at what point is it just like, okay, I can see where this fucking BLT is going. I've made it a million times. Like, let me get a BLT, and on that, could I get bacon, and then lettuce, yeah, and then tomato. Yeah.
Whoa.
How did you know that?
You want it toasted, right? Whoa.
I mean, I feel like the only way that I would think it was spectral behavior, I mean, obviously this one is, but like for other cases, it'd be the equivalent of Tyler walking into a Subway that's like attached to a rest stop in the middle of nowhere, Utah, and he walks in and they're like, your order is just completed, sir. Here you are.
Yeah,
that's exactly what a very specific thing. Like, then you'd be like, huh, that was really, really weird.
Mm-hmm. Then I'd be like, okay, now how the fuck did you know? But like, otherwise.
The question is, Tyler, specifically, would you eat that sandwich?
Yeah. I mean, if they made it just the way, if they said, hey, made it just the way you like, and then they winked at me. Oh my God. Now, clearly what we're dealing with here at this Subway is because we have to look, this is our client. We got to give them real answers here.
Oh, right. Of course.
Yeah. This person came into our detective agency and they're like, hey, how the fuck did this guy at Subway know my name? We're dealing with some kind of soothsaying ancient spirit, maybe Romanian in nature.
I'll be the skeptic of this group. Like every ghost hunting group has at least one, right? What if the Subway worker was actually just really, really good at reading like body language and social cues and deduced this truck driver's name just by like how he like rolled his shoulders back or asked for the specific things, or in his case, instructed him how to do things.
Yeah, that is a real science too. Like I've always been able to tell, like, just the way that person holds themselves, that's a Daniel.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I'm on a ghost hunting group. I have to believe in the paranormal, but I just like being objective.
That's fair. Thank you.
Let me put it this way. You ever looked at a Kyle and not known it's a Kyle? So I can kind of get on board with you a little bit there, Tay.
That's fair.
Like, you're kind of just like, yeah, I'm Kyle. I could have guessed.
I knew.
Something about you made me understand that. Course of action, though. I wish this client would have said, like, what he wants us to do, but realistically, I think there's only one way to do this.
Shoot the subway worker.
Of course.
We don't know how violent he's going to get in the future. Like,
we have to show it. We have to shoot him with a ghost gun.
We know right now that he's already just kind of like playing mind games with people. What happens when that subway worker doesn't get that same thrill? It's going to be guessing names. Then it's going to be putting on the Chipotle mayo when people specifically ask for just the mayo, just as like a good prank.
Diabolical.
And then next thing you know, he's reaching across the counter, stabbing you with a knife. His various bread cutting knives.
Yes.
He's pulling the sneeze guard down and strangling you.
We got another paranormal question here, fielded from another subreddit. Not a question in the title, but just more of like a kind of wondering. If Bigfeets are real, they're definitely extraterrestrial.
I've never heard it pluralized, sorry.
Neither have I, and that's why I pulled it, because I was like, wow, I guess, okay, the plural of Bigfoot is Bigfeets.
Yeah.
My God.
Ooh, sorry, that caught me off guard.
We got a whole colony of them Bigfeets up in the north.
We got these Bigfeets up in the mountain, and we are just out of our fucking... We're past wit's end. We don't know what to do with these fucking things.
So wait, are we a paranormal hunting group or specifically a ghost hunting group? 'Cause
All
you said ghost
paranormal,
hunting.
all paranormal entities, but ghost
Okay.
just has a better ring to it, you know?
Sure. It has the most punch.
My totally straight shooting conservative sis has a wild Bigfoot story she never shares with anybody. Whilst leaving her camping group one night to whiz, Bigfoot took her by the arm and led her gently to his group in the woods, his group of Bigfeets.
It's just, it's a murder of Bigfeet.
Small white girl, come with me.
Small, straight shooting conservative girl, come with me.
He grabs her and like spins her into his arm.
You are ready to hear our ancient secret.
They dance under the pale
throws
moonlight.
Throws her onto his back. Hold on tight, spider monkey.
And like fucking climbs through the trees.
Bursts through the trees like Edward Cullen.
She said everything was calm and gentle. She didn't say anything when she...
That sounds like you fucked Bigfeet.
It was just the one Bigfoot, and he was really romantic.
Not if he took you back to his group, dude.
But it was, yeah, he took her back to the group, but then it was like after learning so much about their culture, then she was like, I am romantically interested in this one Bigfoot.
I'd like to correct my earlier statement. It's actually not called a murder of Bigfeet. It's called a train of Bigfeet.
Good one. I like that.
She didn't say anything when she got back to camp. She wasn't gone long. The next night, all campers saw a UFO, lights and shit.
What?
Anyways, if it's true, that's why Bigfoot never shows up on trail cams.
Well, hold on.
Wait.
You can't just drop you saw a UFO the following night and then just kind of brush it under the rug.
Well, they're positing that Bigfoot is extraterrestrial. That's why we don't see Bigfoot.
Oh, okay.
Is that Bigfoot is what's in the UFOs. It's not aliens and they're separate. It's this group
it's not grayskins up there, but it is it's the Bigfeet that are in the mothership?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's the Bigfeet that drop down to Earth when they want companionship.
So wait, does that mean the Bigfeet did the Bigfeet make the pyramids?
No, that was still slaves.
No, any way you slice it, it was still indentured servants. It's real bad. Yeah. And the Bigfeet didn't teach us anything. They're just kind of here for like shits and gigs, you know?
Good times.
Like they're here for vibes.
Well, don't say they didn't teach us anything. They did invent tennis, but Nothing else.
Wait, Bigfeet taught us tennis?
Yeah.
I didn't
They're
know
so
that.
good at it.
Huh. Well,
It's-
thank you
it's-
for that little knowledge bomb, Tori.
Yeah.
Weirdest part about this whole story so far is why did this poster distinguish that his sister is conservative?
she's straight shooting, you know? Like she ain't some liberal mamby-pamby that's going to be making up stories about Bigfoot.
Yeah, she never done drugs.
Well, Tay, that was very stereotypical of you.
What?
Yeah.
Find me
Yeah,
a
come on, Tay.
conservative that does drugs. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying, really, you're conservative. Yeah, she be taking drugs. You're
Oh.
engaging in stereotype, Tay.
What,
Come
the
on.
redneck
Yeah.
is a conservative stereotype?
Yeah.
She wasn't
Let's
taking
be-
drugs.
let's be
She
fair.
was drunk. That's why she thought she saw Bigfeet. It was actually just Uncle Jim trying to guide her to the tent.
He's been growing out his hair for a while. It looks really crazy.
He's like, fuck, she got a problem.
Now, I do like the idea though that like we've been looking at it wrong. Is that's why we haven't seen these big feet in the woods. It's they drop down from the mothership, and then you know what? I've
Fuck.
never actually.
Do you think they dropped down like a Marvel superhero land?
Of course. What other
They
way
hit the
is there?
ground.
their big
just like
light ray?
Yeah, they don't float down gently. They jump down and they just pencil dive until they hit the bottom, and then it's like a big Iron Man. Ground cracks beneath. Oh, it'd be so fucking. Dude, imagine a fucking. Sorry, that's the coolest image I've ever thought of.
They have like a parachuting formation. It's just like they're like doing like the flips and everything down where they're like fucking SEAL Team 6 diving into a
It's
situation.
so fucking cool. Just like the full moon behind them casting light through the trees, and they just look up off camera and then start running. Oh, it's the coolest thing I've ever thought of.
Before they start running, Tori, just the lead one does like 3 quick hand signals and they spread out.
Let's roll. It's like an elite task force that are. Okay, if Bigfeet were assigned to like Earth, what's their purpose here? Like, actually, what would be the purpose of extraterrestrial Bigfeet? Like, obviously, they're not repopulating because we never fucking see them. Like, they aren't seemingly doing anything.
Well, that's because they're in the ships.
Like,
There
what is the
is-
Bigfeet's purpose?
There are theories that visitors visit us to keep tabs on us to make sure that we don't get too technically advanced. And like they keep us on Earth. Like Earth is a prison of their design of some sort.
I have a tough time believing, though, that the like stereotypical big stupid apes are the ones that are like ensuring that, yep, we're staying put. It's like these like big Sasquatch things that are like notoriously just like primates. They're just they have pea brains. Like what are they doing on Earth that could be so extraterrestrial? That's like, what's the Big
problem
Feet
here-
grand plan?
They're just here to give us hope.
That's good.
Because
Because
This could all be yours. You could go back to this. Look at how carefree we are. Look at how we just kind of meander through the woods aimlessly.
yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Is
when's
that
the last time you frolicked?
They're here to teach us how to vibe.
whoa, wait, hold on. They're in the mountains, right?
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of them are in Nevada.
Water flows downhill. What if they're putting things in the water?
Oh fuck, fluoride.
No, it's just lead. It's actually just poison. They're just. It's like no, like we don't have any purpose here. We just think it'd be super fucking funny if they all went like crazy with lead poisoning.
What if it's just bacteria? What if all water is perfectly drinkable until the squatches are just like dumping gross shit in there? They're like, ha, now you have to boil it, idiots.
They just take a dump on the peak of a mountain, and the whole watershed, is fucked.
You just see the entire train of Bigfeet just having liquid diarrhea into a natural spring.
That sucks.
They've got this full like orchestrated system where it's just like every year at the beginning, like when it starts to defrost, they go and eat a bunch of like berries that make them sick, and then they just line up like a symphony along this fucking river, and they're just like, okay, guys, we're gonna poison the water system for the whole year. This is our grand purpose on Earth, is to make this undrinkable.
You think they hold hands?
They all look at each other like it's a really critical mission they might not come back from.
Why can't they be like sharing information, you know? Why can't they be like benefiting us somehow?
Because that's
Honestly, I
funny.
don't think they're smarter than us.
Do you think you could outsmart a Bigfoot?
I think I could outsmart a Bigfoot. I think that they're just better at not being seen.
That's their whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why I can get behind they might be extraterrestrials, because it's like, my big problem with the Bigfeets.
Whoa, hold on. What if gray aliens dress up as Bigfoot as a red herring to add an additional conspiracy theory group to keep the trail off of the actual aliens?
No, they were actually just super fucking embarrassed because the last time they checked on us, we were like in that in-between like primate stage of evolution. And then they came back and their disguise was that. And then like a bunch of people just saw it and they were like, they shot back up to the ship afterwards and like they come back, how was the mission? And the aliens just like, I'm so fucking embarrassed,
Dude,
guys.
this fucking sucks.
Boss, we shit the bed on this one. I know these. I know how many credits these costumes cost, and I don't want to have to return them. So let's come up with a plan B.
Because hey, they don't look like that anymore.
Not even close.
I stood out like a sore fucking thumb. Like they actually started. They started like in a downtown metropolitan area. And everyone was like, hey, sick costume. And they're like, I'm so fucking embarrassed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Gets back up to the ship, takes off the head, and just like violently throws it onto the ship.
I feel like a fucking idiot.
They went to New York first, and people thought it was just like the Spider-Man dress up. You can pay $5 for a picture or whatever. And then they're like, all right, let's maybe these city folk aren't really down with it. Let's go to Texas. And then they land there and just get shot at immediately. They're like, fuck, that's not gonna work either.
Dude, this planet fucking sucks.
Now they're just trying to like think of their like next big like, okay, what's our disguise for when we come down next? They've been working on this huge thing. Oh my God, it's Jared Leto. Something about him isn't human. I will say that. It's in his eyes. It's
but I
just
don't know.
not
I
human.
don't think he's extraterrestrial. I think he's just inhuman.
Yeah, completely fair. He's just got an icky vibe. He's just a bad dude. Well, he's not even a dude. He's a bad extraterrestrial being. And it's like, fuck, this is the guy that got assigned to our planet? Because honestly, he's got to have the best fucking agent in the world. Ain't no way anyone's just like, God, you know who I haven't seen in a movie in a while? Jared Leto. I got to go see a flick with him.
You know what else takes multiple 180-degree turns midway through? This show. So thank you so much for listening. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. Really helps us out. Gets us into curated lists. And hey, if you want to join in the discourse, join our Discord. You can find that in the description of wherever you're listening to the show.
You can also go over to youtube.com/shapelessmedia to find every episode of this show and hundreds of other videos.
Now we've reached the final point in the episode where you can say anything that you want. It's a baseless claim. It doesn't matter what you say. Throw it out there and everything's fair game. It doesn't have to be rooted in truth. You can say that them Bigfeets are coming down from the extraterrestrial ships. I think Jared Leto is the missing link between ape and man.
My baseless claim is I think Tyler kind of wants to fuck Jared Leto.
Tay, say a negative opinion about something.
The fuck? So, fucking the audience. I'll be. It's just this based. I think that's a good idea.
Jesus Christ, Dave!